Right, 29 weeks. Right, hi guys, and welcome back to my pregnancy updates. I'm now 29 weeks pregnant. I'm actually 30 weeks in a couple of days. I'm filming this a little bit late, and 30 weeks sounds really scary compared to 29 weeks because it's literally like you're in the home stretch. But basically today I'm going to talk to you about what's been happening in the last week. I'm definitely getting bigger and bigger by like the day. I had a midwife appointment this week and she said from now on I should on average put on 1 pound a week. So that's at least another 10 pounds and I'm already feeling so big. I'm gonna insert a clip here. I filmed a video the other day for Channel Mum, and I just put on a maxi dress and I just filmed the video. And then when I went to edit it, I had not realized how huge I looked in that dress and how huge my chest did as well. So that was a bit of an eye-opener because I don't think even I realized how big I am. But I'm really big, this baby is big. Also on my pregnancy app, I'm using the Pregnancy Plus one and the Baby Center one as well. Basically when you get to 29 weeks, it says that the baby is the size of a winter squash, which is basically like a pumpkin, 15, 17 inches, and could be as much as 3.8 pounds now. So a baby at 29 weeks should look something like this. So really, really formed, obviously, and like, obviously the longer he's in there, the better the chance of survival. But if he was to be born now, there is a good chance that he would survive. So that makes me feel good. So the main things that have happened this week are I had a midwife appointment. It was my 28-week check, but it was just a little bit late. But it was all good. It was actually at my local hospital now, which was a lot easier to get to, and everything was fine. Blood pressure was good. You know, everything was good. The baby was measuring correctly, and she said that he's already head down. So hopefully he won't twist again, and hopefully he'll just stay head down now for the duration. But he's kind of like ready to go. His head wasn't like in my pelvis yet, so that's good, but he's definitely in the right direction. Most of the appointment, to be honest, consisted of talking about home birth or not home birth. That was basically because in my notes it said that I would like to consider a home birth, and there are a few reasons why I'm considering a home birth, but I haven't made the decision yet. And they are, this is obviously my third child. My first baby, I was in labor for 7 hours. It was completely straightforward. Could have had him at home. My second birth was 3 hours and it was completely straightforward. Our hospital is 45 minutes away. So I'm kind of thinking if this baby comes any quicker, I might have him in the car or on the road or something. And also because the other two were so straightforward, I didn't really even have pain relief, like I was really lucky. Why couldn't I have this one at home? But there is a part of me that is finding it really hard to make that decision because, you know, on paper and everything, it should be fine. It should all go to plan. I should have baby at home and that would be amazing. I could get into bed, have a cup of tea, you know, all that stuff. That's the dream. But it's just really unpredictable. Like I would never forgive myself if something did go wrong and I had made that decision. It's kind of down to me. So it's been really, really hard. But then some people are like, well, things could go wrong in hospital. And actually, if you have a baby at home, you get 2 midwives, whereas in hospital, you might only have 1 until the end. And yeah, so it's a really difficult decision. They said I still don't have to completely make that decision until I'm 35 weeks. So that is when my next appointment is, when I'm 35 weeks pregnant. So I've got another 6 weeks. I think I am gonna go for a home birth because the midwife that I met with, she was probably the perfect one to meet with because she herself had 4 children and she had the last 2 at home. So she had 2 in the hospital and 2 at home and everything was fine. And she kind of put my mind at rest that if there were any complications during a birth, she said it's the progression, there is a progression, and if something, you know, like his heart rate was dropping or anything like that, then I would be rushed to hospital. And you know, she said if you needed an emergency cesarean, even if I was having a home birth, I would get on the operating table as quickly as someone in the hospital would. So I don't know. We will see, but I think I am leaning towards a home birth, and I think it would be a really lovely experience for my last baby. In line with thinking about birth, because that is all coming up, I'm going to start doing my hypnosis CDs from next week. In my previous pregnancies, I've kind of started listening from week 30. So it's only 20 minutes a day, and normally when I go to bed, so I'm definitely gonna start doing that because I feel like it's really helped me. I'll link a video down below that I've done on hypnobirthing before if you want like loads more detail, but I've practiced it and I had a really good experience with it. I've been experiencing loads of movement, and now the movement is really visible where he's a lot bigger. So if I lay on the couch, you'll literally see my stomach go like all over the place. Matt can see it now as well. So I think he moves the most once I've had something really sugary and when I'm sitting down. So normally after dinner, if I have like something sweet and then I lay on the couch, it's like he's got the room and he's had the sugar and he's like really moving around. So that's really nice to see. Also a bit like alien-like and scary, but I feel like in a weird way, like we're communicating with each other. Like if I lay on the couch and I give him like a poke or a push, he'll like poke or push me back, give him a nudge, and then he'll give me like a nudge back, and it's really cool. And also like if I bend over, I feel him really squirm where he's squished. Also confirmed my maternity leave with work. So that was good. I always knew that I wanted to work like quite far up to the end, but now I'm actually leaving 5 weeks before my due date, which I've never done before. With Fraser, I worked until 2 weeks before my due date, and with Caleb, I worked until my due date. So it's a real treat to have 5 weeks before my due date. I just hope he comes on my due date or after, because I could really use these 5 weeks to try and sort out all the rooms and the house and the building, and I'm really looking forward to my maternity leave. Yeah, there's only one new product that I've tried this week that I wanted to tell you about, but I'm not going to show you because they are so ugly. Pregnancy Spanx, because I'm getting so much bigger, and we actually went to a wedding reception this week. So I wore a dress obviously, and no underwear was looking right with this dress. So I wore like pregnancy Spanx. They're basically like really big shorts that go all the way up your thighs and then all the way right till under your bust. And they just hold you in, but obviously there's loads of room for the bump as well, and it kind of like makes your bump look a bit smoother and like your belly button look smoother and stuff. I just got them on ASOS, so if you Google like pregnancy Spanx, you will be able to find them. But they made me feel so much more confident because they kind of held in my thighs, my bum, my bump, like everything. So I'd really recommend them if you have like an event, or even not, like I could probably wear them to work or something and just feel that bit more like held in, and also it was quite supportive on my bump, which was really nice as well. Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to tell you about this week. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next week for my 30 weeks. Bye!